welcome to Beaumont Comic Con. Hello, this is your RPG Archivist, and this is the second video of what I did over the weekend. To recap, I spent Friday doing yard work, and I was too tired to bother to go to the Comic Con. But then the next day, there was a free RPG Day event, in which case I've already set a video for that, or I should by now. And then Sunday I went, well, this is the last day, I better go, and I went to the Beaumont Comic Con 2021, and had a great time. I was feeling it this year. Last time I went, I wasn't really feeling it. This year, I'm feeling it. This year, I had a good time. I enjoyed it. Even though, effectively, all I really did was pay a $13 cover fee to go in and spend money. The first thing I bought was actually not even really comic book related exactly. Little sticker here. That is, that's actually a pop star. Cherry, I don't know, she had a video called Bouncer a few years back, and I recognized it from the video. That's her from the video. She changes her look from video to video, but yeah, she's one of those animated rock stars, kind of like a Hatsune Miku type, kind of like that. I bought a sticker. But that was the first thing I bought, and from then on, I moved on to many things. It never fails. It never fails. Every year, I forget to bring a bag, and I end up having to buy one from a vendor. But I wasn't disappointed. I paid, I don't remember what I paid. It couldn't have been more than $10. I'm thinking it was probably more like $5. Little proton pack cinch bag. But before I dig into these bag of tricks, I'm going to show you the thing that I couldn't fit in the bag. And I'll start off with the big thing. This is a game called Tavern Masters. It's made by a local guy. I didn't talk to him very much because I'm really not a talker when it comes to just one-on-one. I don't have that skill. Apparently, it's not my. This makes me wonder if I would be decent at streaming at all, because I'm really not good at the one-on-one. But he mentioned he was raised in Beaumont, or he at least lived in Beaumont for a time, and he made this game called Tavern Masters. And I remembered he had been at the Comic Con a couple years ago, and I bought a lot of dice from his booth, but I was iffy on buying a new game, but it stuck in my head. And if something sticks in my head, that usually means I'm interested. I remembered this. Even before entering the con, I remembered. I wonder if that guy's going to be there. And sure enough, he was. So apparently the premise of this game, I didn't play the demo. They offered, but I was too busy snooping. They offered to play me the demo, but I didn't do it. And but I went ahead and bought the core rule book, and it's basically a game of building and running taverns. And I like the idea. It's in a fantasy setting, and this guy went all out. He's got a lot of peripherals for this, which you will see in my bag of tricks here. Let's start pulling stuff out. Should I just pull randomly? Yeah, let's try pulling randomly and see what I end up with. Let's see. Oh! Ha! Tiny army men. Yeah, I got these for like $1, I think. It was very inexpensive. Little army guys. And I thought, well, if I ever ran an RPG where it involved World War II people, this would be handy. They're a little smaller than to scale for what we usually use. This is really more like an old scale. What was that? What was that game? Was it Battle System that used this scale? I don't even know what size these are, but that's what they look like. yeah, this is like a on a whim kind of deal, and of course a little bit of it ripped on the bag, but I don't care, not a big deal. Yep. Ooh, I don't want to do that one yet. I want to do this one. Can Cozy. I have a friend that works the booths. I knew her way back when she was managing Hot Topic. I wonder if she has information on here. Yeah, it is 100% handmade. I'm on her Facebook, and she's always showing off her crafts. But I forgot the name of her company, but her name is Christina. That's all I remember about the company. I don't know if you could look that up. I don't know. But anyway, I thought the Can Cozy was awesome. I use that sort of thing for bottles, because I often pour my sodas and stuff into bottles, and it's weird, I know, but but yeah, I use things like this, and I like the bright colors, and I said, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna get the rainbow Can Cozy, and I got it, and I liked it, and I'm gonna probably use it today, as a matter of fact. You know what? Let's use it now. See? Coffee. Iced coffee. You drink halfway down, you stick it in the freezer, let it freeze, and then you pour coffee into it, and then you got an ice. It dilutes the flavor, but I guess I'm used to that now. Very nice. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to like this. I'm going to like this a lot. Anyway. Oh, what else do I have in my bag? I know I've got other things. I may need a knife for one of the items. Oh, and here's the item I was just about to say. They gave me these nice big plastic bags. Very nice. So 3D printing is a thing. I don't know, I might be able to open this without... Oh wait, I don't need a knife. I got scissors. They were nice enough to put these guys into a bag for me, and I'm always have my eye out for interesting looking figs. Like, I need more. It's an addiction, guys. I don't know what it is about miniatures. Alright, I have two. I got this guy. I like that he was carrying the... oh, didn't get that into focus. I like that he was carrying this little mug. Like, yeah, I'm ready to fight, but I can't be bothered to put my drink down. Yeah, nah, you don't hold my beer. I'm not gonna need that. And then I have this guy, this little Hawkman with the halberd. This looks pretty cool. Well, more like of a demon guy, I guess, because he's got like the more demonic-like wings. I don't know, I might be able to paint him like angel wings. I might be able to get away with that. Of course, these are resin. I'm not familiar with painting on resin. I hear that you got to do special stuff on resin to make the paint stick. I don't know. I don't see why I just put a primer on it. Of course, who knows when I'll get to those, but I like the way they looked. What else do I have? I may be down to just the last bits. What's this? Oh, I almost forgot this. Here we go. I went to a booth. They were selling these Ankh dice. These reminded me of the old Vampire the Masquerade dice. It's funny because I have the new dice for Vampire the Masquerade, but I like these old dice. And I went, yeah, you know what? I don't need them, but I'm gonna buy them. And here's a thing. So, I got these. Who Knew dice set. D3, D5, D7, D16, D24, and D30. Nice. So I got all three colors that were over there, and I went, yeah, this is for Dungeon Crawl Classics. This is going to be Dungeon Crawl Classics. And I walk up, and I knew it was going to cost like, over 15. I'll probably go with, after tax, over 20. And the lady said, you know, if you buy more, I'll sell them to you for $2 each. I went, huh, really? Yeah. They've been sitting on the shelves, apparently, at their store. Nobody's buying them. I'm like, why are you not buying these dice? They're cool. I mean, even if you don't play Dungeon Crawl Classic. So I bought 3 more. I wiped out what was on their table. And I don't know, maybe they're stocking stuffers. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that deal. That's a deal. I'll take that. They even offered to dig out more for me. I'm like, no, this is more than enough. So yeah, I can mix and match these with other dice sets. I'm sure I could find a green or a yellow or a white dice set and just buy a regular dice set and mix them with these. And yeah, Dungeon Crawl Classics. These are perfect. Kaplow Games. And, I hadn't heard of them. I've never seen these before. And yeah, I'm cool with that. I was very happy. I was happy camper. That was a deal I couldn't pass up. Alright, now I'm down to the last 2 items. At least I think they're the last 2. Oh no, oh no, that might be it. Oh wait, I do have a little bit more than that. I got this random thing in a booth. I love Halloween. And I'm only going to give that to Mom. And let me make sure I don't have any other things before I go to the coup de grace. So, I showed you Tavern Masters. And among other things I got Tavern Masters King's Treasury. These are coins. Minted coins. And I'm like, dude, at worst, these will be a prop. At worst. And I picked these up, and he says, you know what? I picked those up. He says, you know what? Let's, I'm going to throw this in for free. And lo and behold, he gave me a soundtrack. That's how much he believes in his product. He went all the way. A soundtrack. And I listened up to the 8th track on this. If you like Ren Fair music, this is what you're gonna like this. So this is good background music. This is good background music for your D&D game, particularly for taverns and the like. So yeah, I'm like, hey. So after that, I bought a couple other little things. Where'd that bag go? Did I drop it? Oh, yep, here it is. And you've seen these before. They had the glow-in-the-dark dice again. I am a sucker for glow-in-the-dark things. And you've seen, I've gotten these in previous years. And I got more now. All D6s. And of course, I also got, oh yeah, he also gave me this. He gave me, let me find it. See if I can find it. It's a special card that went with that. Pull this out. Here it is. Game Master. And I'm like, I was looking for a place for it. And he said, here, let me give you this too. And he gave me this little booster pack looking set. Again, I don't know anything about Tavern Masters. I may well make it an unboxing. So, I guess these are patrons that could enter your tavern and, I don't know, give you renown, I guess? Bitter mead. That sounds good. Oh, now I'm getting thirsty for beer. I need to learn this game. So yeah, I got a game master, and he's staff. You know, he kind of looks like the guy that made the Tavern Master game. Huh. Anyway, and I discovered this when I opened the case to listen to that on my CD player. Goes into something called a song deck, apparently. The Fat Dragon. You may play any one goods in your hand for free this round. Gain one for each staff in your tavern. I don't know what that means, but that sounds like a good thing. And Dragon, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this, actually. May put it in a separate... I'm going to have that won't fit. I may get another Ziploc and put those in the Ziploc. And wait for the unboxing there. Yeah, well, that's good enough. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, again, I spent $13 to spend money. And, yeah, they had other things going on. There was on Sunday, there was a costume contest for kids. There was a panel of people who played as Power Rangers there. And, let's see, I saw some combat-related stuff. One group interested in melee combat. There was a Jedi thing booth set up. I guess it was a club of some sort. There was a jiu-jitsu thing set up. I even ended up with one of those flyers. I guess they saw my overweight self get out of my car and says, that looks like a guy that could use some exercise. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I was feeling it. Oh, Ariella and Rhiannon were there. They were the nice ladies that I talked to and showed off my swag from the last time. Ignore that phone. It's going to be just some annoying nobody, most likely. But I guess this is a good place to wrap it up. And this is a considerably shorter video, thank goodness, because I didn't flip through a bunch of books. Oh, I didn't see the guys that did that role-playing game. Tortured Earth. They were not there. I was hoping they would be, because I wanted to find out if they had made any more modules for it. Anywho, that is actually the one thing about the con that I was disappointed in. You found your dice, you had your dice, you had your peripherals, you know, props, things like that. Where were the role-playing games, the tabletop role-playing games? Because we got the dice, but where are the tabletop role-playing games? The first year we did the Comic Con, there was a booth set up, and granted, they weren't particularly interested in selling. They were more interested in the toys and in the comic books, which, you know, it is Comic Con. But, they had a little section of modules. That's where I'd gotten The Lost Temple of Tharosden, which was a very good read and one of my favorite reviews, by the way. I didn't see anybody selling old D&D modules, and man, I was particularly hoping they would show up, because there was one module on their table that looked like an authentic second edition AD&D module, and I wish I could remember the title of it, but I'd never seen it before. I'd never seen it. I'd never heard of it. and I was curious to find out more about it. But that year, I had to budget my monies a little bit more, so I couldn't get it. But yeah, there was I saw Warhammer, I saw miniatures, I saw dice, but the core rule books, the adventures, that sort of thing was kind of MIA. Um, a little disappointing because I know there's really no proper role play conventions unless you count the ones that are held at the bookstores locally, which are awesome because I did go to the Free RPG Day event. So I shouldn't be complaining. If you saw the previous video that went on for 30 minutes because I kept flipping through all the books that I had picked up, yeah, I shouldn't be complaining at all because I've got more than enough. More than enough, that sort of thing. Okay, well, I've talked enough, and you're probably bored now, and this has been your RPG Archivist and Asiya. Second, I'm just going to give this a quick go.